to one, send you a comforter, and then two, that comforter is going to guide you into all truth. Is that all right? So you can imagine if Jesus, who they see as God, is leaving, who's going to help them? They're not leaving also. So who's going to help them? So he says in 24, hitherto have you asked nothing in my name, and ask and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. So he's progressing their mind to help them understand that you can ask questions and you can go directly to the Father. See, when you understand Jewish culture, Jews could not get to the Father except they go through the who? They have to go through the priest. Come on, somebody. In order for the Jews to be able to get to the Father, they had to go through the priests. That's the problem with Catholicism. Still, you got to go to their fathers, Father this and Father that, and you got to ask them, and then they're going to go to the Heavenly Father supposedly on your behalf. Stop that. Stop that. Jesus is already squandering these notions, and he's even telling the Jews that, listen, when I leave, you're going to be able to go directly to the Father, but you're going to have to do it in my name. Hello? Oh, you can talk now. You can have a direct relationship with the Father. But you got to do it in my name. John 14, verse 6. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Amen, somebody. I know I said that backwards. I told y'all I ain't coming to it. If you read it, you'll see it's there. Amen, somebody. All right? I'm only human. I'm weak right now. Jesus is sharing with them that though their present day situation seems bleak, I want you to see beyond what you see. But he has to give them insight, and he has to tell them what it is, and he has to tell them that God loves you so much. You're about to be in an intimate relationship with him where you could go directly to him by way of me. They have never been able to do this before. You and I can go directly to the Father by way of Jesus. This is a privilege of love that is extended to you and I. You can cut out the middleman. You do not have to call the preacher to talk to Jesus, to talk to God. I don't have to wait on somebody spiritual to have a conversation with God the Father. By way of the authority of Jesus, I can talk directly to God the Father. Is that something? Do you see the love in that? That means while everybody else is asleep or too busy or tired, you can still talk to God. Is that all right? What a loving sentiment to share for them, to help to ease their mind and usher in peace. Not only that, he tells them that you can have this access even within the world that you live in. So all this world around us is turned upside down. It's filled with trouble. The people in our lives typically are filled with trouble because they're not in Christ, so they don't bring peace to us. They just bring problem. Sometimes it gets tiresome dealing with people because people are filled with problems. Amen? And people have to know that you don't have to live in your problems constantly. You can have peace. A peace that surpasses all understanding that comes directly from God if you want it. If that's what you want for your life. And so he shares this with them. He says, these things I've spoken unto you in parables, but in the time that's which to come, when I shall no more speak unto you in proverbs, but I'll show you plainly of the Father. And in essence, he's saying that I spoke to you in a veil. Because some things had not happened yet. He had not been crucified yet. He had not been buried yet. He had not been resurrected yet, and he has not ascended yet. So some of these things they could not understand. When he told them, you'll eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, did they understand? No, they didn't. They walked away from him. Jesus turned to his closest disciples and said, you going to leave too? See, God had to speak to them because where they were spiritually, they could not fully understand everything. It was, in essence, a veil. But when the Spirit came, and in Acts chapter 2, when that gospel message was preached to that whole audience, the veil, the Bible says, was torn in half from the top to the bottom. Oh, now light ushered in, and the darkness went away. That veil was rent and torn. So now full revelation and full understanding, the things that were obscure to them, even though they walked with Jesus, was going to become plain. You and I have access to clear understanding from God. You and I don't have to walk around with a veil on. You know, the wife at the point of her wedding has that veil on, if you need a picture, so that, you know, you fully can't see her face. It's a little obscure until she pulls it back. What God did was pull the veil back. So you and I can have access to seeing clearly. In a world of darkness, you and I, present day, present tense, have access to see clearly if you want to see clearly. Now, some people like seeing with the veil. Huh? They like living with the veil. They like understanding with a veil because it limits responsibility and accountability. Because as long as I have this veil on, I got an excuse. Amen, somebody. That, well, I didn't know that. Well, I just don't see it that way. Well, I don't believe that portion. So we keep our veil on. But God says, ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receives, seeks, finds, and knocks, it shall be opened unto you. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse that God leaves us. If you want to know. The Bible said, I was talking to a brother earlier, he said the Bible says that if we diligently seek him. See, sometimes the problem is that we ain't diligently seeking him. Oh, I'm going to seek him over here because I like this. Oh, yeah, I want to know all about this. Tell me all about creation, God. Tell me everything there is to know about creation, God. Oh, I love this topic, God. But over here, when God tells us how to love your enemy, I don't want to know that garbage. I don't want to know that mess. Ain't nobody turn the other cheek. I only got two. I turned twice. Now what? We live with this veil on because we want to. There's no excuse. You and I have full access to the authority of the Word of God to pull away these veils so that we can have peace. Sometimes there's no peace in the house because somebody in there got the veil on. Playing church. There can be true peace. Not faking it. Not going along to get along. That's all the world stuff. No, you can have people who are going to live and abide by Christ and do their very best to fulfill the will of God in their life. God wants us to be at peace. But it comes by way of his word. Is that all right? And he's trying to convey this to his disciples because he's leaving them. But he says, I might be leaving you, but I'm sending something to you. He says then, in 26, and at that day you shall ask in my name, and I shall not say unto you that I will pray the Father for you, because I'm not going to be there. For the Father himself does what? The Father himself does what? This whole plan is the Father's plan. The Father's plan is that he wants to demonstrate that he loves us because you have loved me. So if we love God, if we love Jesus Christ, we are automatically ushered into the love of the Father. They needed to know this and have believed that I have come out from God. See, when we believe that Jesus Christ has come out from God, you know what we find ourselves doing? we are obedient to him. That's why he'll say, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, do what I ask you to do. So now he steps the game up. He said, don't just talk about love when you talk about me. He said, when it's me and you, we walking in love. We ain't talking about it. We're being about it. We're living it. We're carrying it out day after day after day after day. We're in this loving, close, intimate relationship because there's nothing in between me and you. So we can embrace and be intimate, closer than close. See, the reason why folk can't get closer than close, because we got a lot of stuff in between us that pushes each other away. Because in order to have a close, intimate relationship, a close, intimate conversation, you got to take all that mess out the way. And sometimes, the only reason that we struggle so much is because there's mess there, and we got to allow God to tell us that it's there. Again, we buy into the world system. We think traveling and going on trips make relationships tight. We think buying gifts for each other make relationships tight. We think just because we say the words, I love you, make the relationship tight. It does not. Being pure of heart, demonstrating our love one towards another, demonstrating a sacrificial love one towards another on a constant, continuous basis is the demonstration that Christ left behind for us, and the Bible says it's a worthy example to follow. But you know what? We buy into this world system, and then we doing all the stuff they do, thinking we live in God. Come on, y'all. And we're caught up in the world system and the way the world does things. That is challenging for us to see how to live spiritually one with another. He tells us that the Lord loves you, that God loves you. In verse 28, he said, I came forth from the Father and am coming to the world again, and I leave the world and go to the Father. He says his disciples said unto him, Lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest thou no proverb. Now we are sure that thou knowest all things. They said, oh, we see clearly now. I see your omniscience, Lord. I see that you're all-knowing. Know this about God. Do you not know that the disciples had to ask God questions? Let me ask you a question. Who did Jesus Christ ask any questions of? You ever thought about that? He didn't ask anybody any questions for knowledge, wisdom, or understanding. See, God is not a man that he should lie. Why should I come running to Christ? Why? How can I have hope and peace? Because God knows all. He knows everything. He knows everything about you because he created you. Even the Bible says the number of hairs that are on your head. And some of us are laughing. And he knows how many they are. Why build a relationship with God? Listen, the relationship with God is the best relationship that you'll ever have in your life. I dare you to try it. Try it at his word. Don't try it in your thinking, in your mind, in your understanding. Because you'll always fall short. Try it at his word. Just be willing to do what he says do the way he says do it. Have an obedient faith between you and God according to his teaching and watch where he takes you. Watch what he does in your life. Watch how even it'll change the landscape of your family generationally. Are you kidding me? He can take the fatherless and the motherless. He can take the orphans. He can take the brokenhearted. He can take the discontented. He can take all the abandoned people in this world. He can take the people who don't have identity. He can take the people who have anxiety. He can take all the people of this world. He will remove the veil and allow you to see clearly. All you got to do is desire and then seek him. Come after him diligently. With all aggression, search God. Seek to know him. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to expose you. He's going to expose you to you. What he's going to do is expose the impurities of your heart to you. Don't run from him when he does it. Just ask him for help. Just ask, Lord, help me. Increase my faith and improve my understanding. Lord, create in me a clean heart, a pure heart, a new heart. He'll do it. He has the power. He wanted the disciples to know and understand the value of the love that God was extending to them by way of him. And if they have the right relationship with him, they will know true love. Where are you today? You know true love today? What's your relationship with God Almighty? Not your relationship with people. What's your relationship with God? How close are you to God? I'm going to share this last thing with you. Don't be presumptuous about how much you love God. Watch what he says. It's interesting that he would say this here. He says then, in verse 32, in verse 30, he says, the disciples say, now we are sure that thou knowest all things and needeth not any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest from God. Now he's going to, watch this. Jesus answered and said, do you now believe? It is said that it can be understood that you now believe, right? An affirmation of their understanding that you now believe. But watch this. In the very next verse he says, behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me what? Alone. One of the most dangerous things is for Christians to think that they can do it themselves or that they will arrive. That you think your faith is where it needs to be. Because remember, the Bible says that all of the disciples left him. All of them left him. Remember Peter? Peter's like, Lord, you dying, I'm dying too. Jesus said, see? For this cock crow thrice. Because there are going to be some hard things, some challenges in your life that's going to test your faith where it has not been tested. And you don't know what you will do until after you've done it. You can talk about it, but you don't know what you will do until after you've done it. Jesus said, oh, y'all can leave me alone. Even though you make this proclamation of faith to me. Yes, they are committed at this particular time in their walk with the Lord. They are committed. They believe in him. But it still shows you the frailty of man. It still shows you of what little faith we have. And faith is progressive. We build on it over and over and over and over again. He didn't say that they didn't have any faith. He just called them, oh, ye of little faith. Is that not right? Because we make a lot of confessions and professions with our mouth. You know we ain't got that kind of money in the bank. Is that right? Amen. It is. It is. But Jesus says, watch this. Here's the hope. He said, even though all y'all will leave me, he said, the Father will not leave me. Huh? Think about that. That's your hope. Will never leave. People are going to leave. We don't have any control over that. He could take me right now and I'm gone. Somebody else going to fill my shoes and step up and the church is going to go on and my family going to have to deal with it and they going to go on. Life is going to go on. No man can make that proclamation. Only God. That's why it's important for you to build your life with God directly from the Word of God, not this frivolous, phony stuff that people are spewing out, trying to get your money because they're trying to energize you with emotion. Throw the sleight of hand and you can't see it because you don't know the Word of God. No, build your life on something more important than all of this worldly possessions and materials. Build it on the Word of God. Because God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. He told them lastly, I want you to look at John chapter 14. Watch this. Let me see. I think that's right. John 14, verse 1. I think that's it. Yes, that's what I want. Thank you, Lord. All right, John 14, verse 1. The Bible says, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in who? It's Jesus talking. You believe in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. You know why he can say that? Because the Bible says that God is not a man that he should lie. He cannot even get close to lying. So when God makes a promise, this is what our hope is built on. When God makes a promise, he's the only one who can keep it. And listen to what he says about you and I. He says, in my Father's house there are many mansions. And if it were not so, I would have told you. Listen, I'm going to prepare a place for you. Where you at, Lord? I'm building your mansion. Yes, sir. Where you at, Lord? I'm in heaven. We're working on your residence, your eternal residence. Where you at, Lord? I'm preparing a place for you. How many of you want to be where he is? Eternally. He has something in store for us. Don't get tripped up by Satan and what we think he has in store for us, because the pleasure of it is pleasurable but for a short amount of time, because it's going to cost you in the end. Don't get sidetracked. Remember Haggai? Don't get sidetracked. He said, and if I go to prepare a place for you, I'm coming again. Forget what these people are talking about. He ain't coming. Where he at? If he come now. All this stuff. You're in the hospital bed. Where your Lord at now? All this foolish talk that they talking. He said, if I come, he said, if I go to prepare places, I'm coming again. You can count on him. He ain't going to come when we say he come. He don't answer to us. We answer to him. Who are we to tempt the Lord thy God? Who are we? He said, I'm going to prepare a place for you, and if I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. Listen, this is why we should run to Jesus, so we can be right where it is that he is. Nothing in this world will even compare to what he has for us. Nothing will compare. So don't settle your soul for the immediacy of what this world has to offer. Do not sell your soul. God loves you. He loves you. And he loves you. Listen, if you're here today, I pray that you receive this word into your heart, into your life, and know and be able to see that how much God loves you. He sent his only begotten son, his last one, the only one he has, to die for your sins. He didn't do any wrong, but he took all your wrong, all your sin, and he died for you because he loved you. Now, what's your response to him? Will you give up your life for him because he freely gave his life for you? Will you abandon your will and do his will because he abandoned his will and did the Father's will? Will you follow his example? If you follow his example will lead us all the way from earth to heaven to live with him in peace eternally. That's how much he loves you. He was willing to do it first so that we will have an example about how to overcome the world. If you're here today and you're not a child of God, won't you hear the word? Romans 10:17. Believe God's word, Hebrews 11:6. Repent of your sins, Luke 13:3-5. Confess them before men, Matthew 10:32-33, and then be baptized for the remission of your sins. Once you do that, the Bible says that God will add you to the church, Acts 2:47, where you remain faithful unto death, and he'll bless you with a crown of life when it's all said and done, Revelations 2:10. We're going to stand and sing a song of encouragement. Let us be found standing and let us sing. There was something